He looks the coolest on stage, but Vernon felt the most empty inside. The camera pans across a massive stadium. Vernon stands with that signature unbothered expression, delivering smooth rap verses with effortless swag. Fans scream his name, light sticks wave like an ocean, and the internet calls him the human mood board or chill king. To the outside world, hansol Vernon chwe has the perfect idol life, talented, handsome, and always composed. But behind the calm exterior and low-key aura was a deep, aching emptiness that followed him for years. Born hansol Vernon chwe on February 18, 1998, in New York City, to a Korean father and an American, Caucasian, mother, Vernon's early life was already unique. At the age of 5, his family moved to Korea. Suddenly, the little boy who grew up speaking English found himself in a completely different world. He struggled to fit into Korean society. His mixed appearance made him stand out, and he faced judgment and teasing from a young age. He later reflected on how difficult it was to adjust to the strict hierarchical culture and the constant questions about where he was really from. School life became isolating. He attended Changchon Middle School, but eventually switched to homeschooling after being scouted by Pledis Entertainment so he could focus on training. As a trainee, Vernon entered one of the most competitive environments in K-pop. The pressure was immense. He was quiet and introspective by nature, which sometimes made him feel disconnected from the loud, high-energy trainee culture. While others formed quick friendships, Vernon often felt like he was observing life from the outside. The financial instability at Pledis added another heavy layer. The company was nearly bankrupt, and the 13 future members of 17 trained under uncertain conditions with very little support. Vernon has described feeling the weight of not knowing if all the sacrifices would lead to debut. He questioned his own abilities and whether he truly belonged. Being a mixed-race idol in Korea during that era came with extra scrutiny. Some people questioned his Koreanness, while others exoticized him. This identity struggle planted seeds of emptiness that would grow deeper over time. Even after 17 debuted in 2015, the loneliness didn't vanish. As the group rose to global fame, Vernon often felt like a spectator in his own life. The cool rapper image the company and fans loved became a comfortable mask. He stayed quiet, gave minimalist answers in interviews, and maintained that chill vibe. Inside, he battled feelings of disconnection. The fast-paced idol schedule, world tours, endless promotions, and constant cameras left little room for genuine self-reflection or normal human connections. He was surrounded by millions of fans and 12 group members, yet he still felt profoundly alone. The real turning point came during the group's explosive global rise from 2018 onward. As 17 became one of the biggest K-pop acts in the world, the spotlight on Vernon intensified. He began receiving solo opportunities, including his mixtape Black Eye in 2022, where he openly explored themes of loneliness, rebelliousness, and inner conflict. Creating that project became deeply personal. For the first time, he allowed himself to confront the emptiness he had been carrying. During long world tours and intense comeback periods, the exhaustion hit differently for Vernon. While other members found energy in loud interactions, he needed solitude to recharge. The constant travel, time zone changes, and pressure to always appear composed drained him emotionally. There were nights after sold-out concerts where the roar of the crowd faded and Vernon sat in his hotel room feeling an indescribable void. He has spoken in subtle ways about the difficulty of balancing his introverted nature with the demands of being a global idol. Here's the twist most fans don't fully realize. Vernon's calm and unbothered image wasn't just a personality trait, it was partly a coping mechanism. Growing up between two cultures, he learned early on to observe rather than react. This made him incredibly wise and thoughtful, but it also created emotional distance. In one of his Mindset audio series, he openly shared his journey of self-discovery, overcoming prejudice, and learning to find happiness within himself. An unknown fact is how deeply his mixed heritage affected his sense of belonging. He has reflected on feeling in between worlds, not fully American, not fully Korean in the eyes of some people. This identity struggle followed him into idol life. Some netizens criticized him for being too foreign or not Korean enough, while others treated him like an exotic token. These comments, though he rarely showed it, added to his internal emptiness. Even within the group, as one of the quieter members, he sometimes felt like he was on the periphery, watching the loud chaos around him. Another hidden layer, Vernon has admitted to moments of overthinking and anxiety about his place in the industry. The cool facade hid a sensitive person who felt things deeply, but expressed them through music and subtle lyrics rather than words. His solo work and rap verses often contain raw, abstract expressions of these inner conflicts. So, what is the powerful lesson in Vernon's hidden emptiness? Vernon's story beautifully illustrates that loneliness can exist even in the brightest spotlight. The cool, collected rapper millions admire has walked a long path of cultural displacement, identity questions, trainee hardship, and emotional isolation. He learned to turn that emptiness into art. Thoughtful lyrics, introspective music, and a quiet strength that inspires so many. His journey teaches us that it's okay to feel lost. It's okay to be the quiet one in a loud world. True growth comes when we stop running from our emptiness and start understanding it. Vernon didn't become less lonely by pretending to be someone he wasn't. He found peace by embracing who he truly is and allowing himself to be vulnerable through his music. To every CARAT watching this, the next time you see Vernon standing calmly on stage with that signature cool expression, remember the depth behind his eyes. He fought through cultural loneliness, self-doubt, and emotional emptiness to stand there for you. And to anyone listening who feels out of place, misunderstood, or quietly empty despite being surrounded by people, Vernon's story is proof that you can still create something meaningful. Your quiet strength is powerful. Your unique perspective matters. The emptiness you feel today can become the space where your real self finally breathes. Vernon didn't just survive the loneliness behind 17's cool rapper image. He transformed it into wisdom, creativity, and quiet resilience that continues to touch millions. What do you think? Has Vernon's music or calm energy helped you feel less alone? Which Vernon song or moment feels the most personal to you? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you love these deep, emotional stories about the hidden loneliness of K-pop idols, the real struggles behind the cool images, and the quiet battles they fight every day, hit that like button right now, subscribe to Seoul Fame Files, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching. Stay true to yourself, even when the world feels loud. Be gentle with your own emptiness. And remember, sometimes the coolest people carry the warmest hearts beneath the surface. Take care of your mind and soul. I'll see you in the next one.